Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there. Both teams trying to set the tone in this high-stakes collision here, Kirk. A long way to go. We expect this battle to come down to the final minutes.
Well, both these teams have been chirping back and forth during the week. I'm sure they're finally excited to be out on the field together, and this is the kind of matchup you just have to have an aggressive mindset, attacking all game long, and find out who the best team is late in this game.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They've got him, but not before making first down yards. They'll move the ball to the 41.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down after that previous play. To the air, it's Soto. Quick throw caught over the middle. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Oh, he makes the catch! And they convert on third down, moving the football to the 35.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, drops back. Makes a quick grab. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. That's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup here, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Got a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
Third down and short on the 8th play of this opening drive. And they pick up the first on the ground. They convert on third down now. Sets up 1st and goal from the 9.
Well, that's a good, hard, tough running there to get that first down to keep this drive alive. Early in this game, The offense really asserting themselves. They're not thinking about a field goal. They're trying to put this ball in the end zone.
And the Aggies trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it, because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
That's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. To the air, it's Soto. Hit just as he throws the ball, and it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
Great looking drive. 11th play coming up. It's 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking to the end zone. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, here it is, opening drive of the game. You're just trying to find that rhythm, run the ball, a couple passes, and this one backfires. Poor decision by the quarterback. That's 100% on him, and this defense now gives their own offense great field position here to get points on the board.
They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Crucial 3rd down play right here. Can he make it to the marker? Breaking free at the 35. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. So the penalty is accepted for an automatic 1st down. They had reached the line to make anyway on the play. See what the call is on 1st and 10. And he'll set up to throw. The pass rush closing in. The pass rush gets home.
This is good pressure by the defense, but it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
2nd down now after the sack. Wants to throw it. The receiver grabs it. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the 1st down marker.
You see more and more offenses in college football going with 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They've got it in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. The shotgun handoff here. Some hard running there through a tackle. And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Gets made on the out route. And will head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
You call a quick out on third down. I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
Dropping back, it's Soto. That ball snagged for a completion. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
A lot of times you call a slant, you love to see some big yards after the catch. But when they don't go for many yards after the catch like this, that is a good stop by the defense.
A completion sets up a second down play. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
He is stuffed at the line. It's going to bring up fourth down. Getting set for the second quarter here. Both offenses searching for a spark. They didn't do much in the first quarter at all. Getting set here now for the second period. Both offenses looking for some efficiency, for a spark after that opening quarter. So here we go. They're going to go for it on 4th and inches in their own territory. They'll hand it off. Breaks loose at the 40. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal. Well, they finally corral him, but he was untouched at the line of scrimmage. Kirk just burst through a big crease.
I'm going crazy on my defense. Like you said, this guy was untouched. I don't know how they were able to finally catch up to him and bring him down, but there's no excuses at all from the defense after a play like that.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. All right, it's second down and goal now for this offense. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
But you lose the battle at the line of scrimmage here on second down to bring up this third down. Now as a play caller, you really got to be thinking about pass pro and giving this quarterback a chance to throw the football to get this into the end zone.
Here we go, back in the red zone. 0 for 2 scoring touchdowns here so far, and it's 3rd and goal. They'll run it from the gun. Strong defense. They stop him right near the line of scrimmage.
Well, Chris, we're still here in the first half, but you got to wonder after that stop there on third down. Now we got a fourth down situation, and now you're in the red zone. You got to wonder, you want to take the 3 points the easy way, or do you roll the dice and try to take a chance and try to come up with a touchdown?
So they're short on fourth down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. Knocks that one right down the middle. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And he'll lead the kickoff right there They'll start from the 25. Last drive stalled and forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Pulls it in. It's Paul. What a spin move. He's in the clear now. He has first down yardage at the 46. A new set of downs after that completion.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
First down, looking to throw the football. Looking to scramble. Escapes the pocket. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Here's the second down play. They'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. You'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught quickly. That play enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43. And Kirk, all these players aware, if you can make your mark, if you can make a special moment in this kind of rivalry game, that's just remembered forever.
Chris, that's so true. I mean, I played in an Ohio State-Michigan rivalry, and unfortunately, Desmond Howard had his moment where he returned the punt. We're still talking about the pose. So it's a huge opportunity for these players, but I also think the players that press, the players that try to make plays, that try to have that moment, I think that can backfire. I think you have to let the game come to you, control those emotions, and find out if you can just go out there and eventually have that moment, but let it come to you.
Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Handoff here from the shotgun. How's the spin move? And that run produces a decent gain.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense looking to throw the ball. Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
You know how it is on these slant routes. They're much quicker than maybe the receivers anticipated. To me, it looked like he misjudged this one, and he simply couldn't bring it in.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Moves out of the pocket. He's going to pull it down and run. He steps out of bounds. No gain on the play.
Well, that is a clinic by this defense on this quarterback run. String him out to the sideline. Nowhere for him to go. All he could do was step out of bounds for no gain.
Fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And off the bounce, that punt will roll out of bounds. comes the Aggies offense back on the field. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Handoff from the shotgun. Tackle made at the 24 as they began to put a drive together.
Boy, when this back has room to run, he really can hurt you with his speed and ability to accelerate upfield to pick up a first down. Think about A&M backs over the years. They have been spoiled. Some great backs, most recently Devon A-Chain and Isaiah Spiller. But even going back, people forget Dante Hall when he wore that Texas A&M uni.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Catch made by the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Ball handed to the running back. And that's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Dropping back, it's Soto. Grabbed by the receiver. The defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's 4th down. The Aggies will send their punt team onto the field. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? Going to try to use his legs here. Tough to show by the sophomore quarterback to pick up the first down himself.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
He'll hand it off. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48.
Chris, I know when we think about LSU, we go back to 2019, Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, that dynamic offense. But at the end of the day, it's still LSU. It's still the SEC. And ground and pound is something they will never move away from. Great job here, and move the sticks.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
play coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
One team stays on the sideline. Offense going for it on 4th down. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. An impressive spin there. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I can't believe the call here by this offense. A lot of teams, they're not going to keep it on the ground in this situation. 4th and 1, 4th and inches is one thing. But they needed more than that here. And they line up and hit this defense right in the mouth and pick up a first down. Give a lot of credit to the big boys up front for making that happen. And you talk about a confidence boost.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Seventh play of the drive coming up. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. End zone ahead. And it's a touchdown, but there is a marker on the field. So that'll sting. The touchdown taken off the board by the penalty, but still a scoring opportunity here for the offense. Second down play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. He escapes the pocket. It's a deep shot right down the middle. Oh, and he can't hang on. Wow, would have been a touchdown. Got to shake that off now. It's third down coming up.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously, but I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape, broke loose from the pocket, and put the ball on a string. Just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
Eighth play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Out of the gun now on third down. On the move now. And he'll just get rid of it.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. Missed chance to tie this game. Still down by 3.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
To throw, it's Soto. Grab made by the tight end. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Solid gain, moves the ball up to the 47. It'll be first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. Going to bring up second down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Catch made over the middle. Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
He's running out of time here. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
This will likely be the last play of the half. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with the perfect call on this important play coming up. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. And it's good from 56 yards. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Aggies will kick it off to begin the second half. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They had the break to make some adjustments. Let's see if they can get something going here to start the third quarter. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit. And here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete, even in a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
And I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. It's exactly what they did right here.
And they misfire on first down, so it's 2nd and 10 from the 41. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down at the 48.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up into the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
Off the play fake on first down. Pressure is coming. Oh, they trapped him for a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Second and long for this offense after the sack. He's looking to throw. Sacked on back-to-back plays.
Because that's another sack for this guy. That's back-to-back plays. This guy's been able to get to this quarterback. Man, he is in a zone and feeling good right now. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm either rolling away from that guy or you got to think about double-teaming him just to keep him out of the backfield.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. It's a wide receiver screen. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. Punt team ready to boot it away.
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the first down. The defense does a good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They're going to run it. Not much on that play, brought down short.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Handoff to the right side. Tackle made after a solid gain. Will spot the ball at the 34.
Well, the defense better start adjusting and realizing the RPO is coming at them. Feels like they're just sitting back, worried about the potential big play through the air. Meanwhile, this offense is running the ball right down their throat.
On first down, it's play action. Looks like he's going to run it. And they've got him, but there's also a flag on the play. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Dropping back. It's Soto. Caught over the middle. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
Now they put that nickel defense, and I think that's the right call. You get more speed to be able to cover with those 5 defensive backs. It also allows that defensive line with that good coverage to get after the quarterback, as we see here.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Which offense can get it going first? This one has been a struggle so far. And there's the handoff. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And now the handoff. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop it.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Offense breaks a huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Try and muscle for the first down. That's big. They convert on 3rd and set him up first down from the 32. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
That's enough for the first down. As we've seen so many teams around the country, they get that first down, look out. They're going to go fast, and here they come. Defense has got to be clued in and be ready to play.
Looking downfield near the end zone. And they will score. Touchdown, Tigers.
But somebody had to bust an assignment on this touchdown. There's no way you let a guy get that open unless the defender either gets injured or he blew an assignment. That was too easy for the offense for that touchdown.
And they'll set up for the PAT. Extra point puts them in front by 1. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. Can they begin to click now? To throw, it's Soto. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
They're going to run it. Mack gets the carry. Gets the first and still running. Tackle made it at 41. That's a nice game getting closer to midfield.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Now it's 2nd down here. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. It's a quick grab. That play enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43.
Hey, I don't blame the defense here at all, Chris, for bringing the blitz. It's 3rd down and short. You got to get pressure on the quarterback, but you got to tip your cap to this quarterback. I think he was anticipating the blitz, so he's able to get the ball out of his hands quickly and pick up the first down.
Hands off to the left. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Didn't expect to lose 4 on the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. Quick throw over the middle. And he's intercepted.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Has the first down and more. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Whew, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
1st and 10 now, clock running, final minute of the quarter. Here comes a handoff. I used the stiff arm there. Defense wasn't buying it to get him down for just a short game. This is a regular season game, Kirk, that's kind of felt like a playoff game. We expected that. The difference is if you lose here, you're not out of it.
Chris, as you say, they're definitely not out of it if you lose this game. When you're a top 5 team late in the year playing in this kind of matchup, the win not only gives you confidence, but also you'd like to think a much easier path in the postseason.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looking for a man. And it falls incomplete.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. I think he's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Looking to scramble. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. And it's picked off. Threw it across his body and paid the price. Defense creates a big turnover and that'll end the quarter of play. And as we take a break to flip into the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who's going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Finally marked out after a big game, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. Looking downfield. It's Soto. Receiver makes the catch. Solid tackle, able to get him down.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
Pass caught. 2nd down now. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Taking a deep shot here to the right. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. Look out, he's in the clear. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
So now it's third and short from the 23. Potential four-down territory. Let's see what the third down call is. He shreds the tackle. They make the stop, but it'll be first down from the 13.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. The quarterback takes it in himself. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. A&M offense heads back out onto the field. No surprise they're in a hole here. They've given the football away in each of the last two possessions. The back's got it. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
So the running play stopped on first down, brings up 2nd and 10 from their 25. Takes a hit just as he lets it fly. And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight. He could go. Now the 40. He's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. And the offense gets a chance to start with a short field. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
That's a great way to start this drive after taking over in really good field position, working with the lead. Chance here for a knockout punch.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. On the move now. He's going to take off here. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game. He's able to do that right here.
And third and short, they hand the ball off. They make the tackle, but the offense set up with a first down in the red zone.
And that's going to be a first down. And really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the 4th quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
LSU is now operating in the red zone. Linebacker shifting around now. Play action here on first down. Oh, it's incomplete. Tried a little lob pass there, but doesn't work.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Handoff here from the shotgun, and he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. And he'll drop back here on third down. And it's caught. Touchdown, LSU. And momentum really building now. Kirk, this one could get out of hand here in a hurry.
And that's the last thing you want to do in a rivalry game. Not just lose the game, but get embarrassed. Man, you got to fight for 60 minutes.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. The first job here, protect the football. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. Snags the quick throw.
Well, it's another positive play, but man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
To throw, it's Soto. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made in space. Look out. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
And looking to throw now on first down. Short connection to the tight end here. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Looking to chuck it again. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Getting set. Here's second down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. With the catch, it's Paul. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Looking to throw it on first down. Moves out of the pocket. Look out, room to run here.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 30.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Working clock with the ground game. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Offense getting set. It's second down. He hands it off from the gun. Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Big 3rd down play. If they can't get the stop, they have to consider calling a timeout. Trying to find some room. It's Freeman. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down. A matchup of two powerful teams this late in the year. We thought it kind of had a playoff preview feel to it, and the higher-ranked team has taken care of business. They're going to emerge, looks like, with a huge W going forward.
I think the thing that really stood out in this football game is that higher-ranked team dealing with the pressure and the expectations. They handled business. Really good football game. Both these teams will benefit from playing in this game late in the year, but now comes the pressure. Higher-ranked team wins this game. Now the expectations every single week will be high. They'll have to continue to play with great poise.
Important second down play coming up. Looks like the offense will just take a knee here. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. And the quarterback will take a knee. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said it. These guys just seem to be on a mission today. They weren't going to let anything get in their way, especially another ranked opponent. This team was motivated from the opening kickoff.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.